cultures, organ function, and entire animals, says Dr. Gray, who's been practicing homeopathy in the San Francisco Bay Area for 29 years. Validation of the dilution process came in a roundabout way thanks to research by Shui-Yin Lo, a former visiting associate professor in the chemistry department at California Institute of Technology. Lo was performing experiments on how to improve car engine efficiency when he made the discovery. And what did he discover? Lo, who's now the director of research and development at American Technologies Group, found that water molecules, which are random in their normal state, begin to form a cluster when a substance is added to water and the water is vigorously shaken, the exact process homeopaths use to create their medicines. Not only do we dilute the substance down, but between each dilution, we succuss the remedy, we shake it. Okay? So this, Hahnemann came up with this idea because when he was first developing homeopathy, he realized that when people came in to see him, the medicines worked relatively well. But when he went out and did house calls, the medicines seemed to work better. And what he realized was when he would put the medicines in the cart, right, in his carriage, and he would go down the road, the bumping and everything, the action would shake the remedies. So they'd become potentized in the trip out to the house call, and that those medicines were more effective. So then he realized succussing the remedies made them more effective. Okay, and that's what this doctor found here. Lo said every substance exerts its own unique influence on the water, so each cluster shape and configuration is unique to the substance added. With each dilution and shaking, the clusters grow bigger and stronger. This water, which homeopaths call potentized, is considered structured water because the water molecules have taken on a shape influenced by the original substance. So water has the ability to take on a particular form depending on the substance that it is exposed to. Right. The clusters start to assume a form that mimics the structure of the original substance itself. So even though the chemical can no longer be detected, its image is there, taken on by the water molecules. And then also in this article, it said the American Medical Association, which stated in its charter it was formed to, quote, stamp out the scourge of homeopathy, declined to comment on Dr. Gray's book, Homeopathy or Alternative Medicine. And just so that you know, that the book is by Dr. Bill Gray, and it's called Science or Myth. Okay, it's recently.
Is that the same for like herbal tinctures and stuff too? That like if they say to dilute, put it in water, you shouldn't just like take it straight? Or
no, they're doing that for different reasons. Yeah. And so in all of this, we can't forget the big picture. And so I use a quote from Oscar Wilde that says, "The final mystery is oneself. When one has weighed the sun in the balance and measured the steps of the moon and mapped out the heavens star by star, there still remains oneself. Who can calculate the orbit of his or her own soul?" Okay? We really can't forget the big picture. We can't get lost in the minutia and get stressed out by the little things in life. There is a much bigger picture. And one of the reasons that I love homeopathy so much is because it fits in very nicely with this idea that there is a bigger picture. There is a greater good, and that we do have tools that we can utilize to help relieve human suffering. Okay. So, and I think that's it. So, thank you.